Hello, my name is Cynthia. I work at South Columbus Public Library, and today we're going to be doing homemade crochet masks. This is what I have on. And the only thing you need is scissors, yarn, needles. Also, you can call them hooks. What you want to do is get one of the needles that's comfortable to you or for you to crochet. You don't want to use a big one and it's not comfortable with you. So you just take the yarn, and the only thing you do is tie a knot, because you're going to always need a knot to start it off. So once you start that knot off, you're going to remember you're going to have to count how many links you have to do. According to the person's face, you might have a small face, a medium face, or a large face. Well, for me, I kind of measure it how I look at the person. So, for example, if I was doing Natalie's face, I would say it would be 28 links. So I would take my needle. So I'm going to do 28 links. 1, 2, 5, 6, 27, 28. And that's what it should look like once you do that. So you want to take the yarn and pull it to you, because you're going to have to cross over, and you're going to have to go in that first hole. You go in that first hole, you bring it around, and then you pull it in, and you're going to be doing a double stitch all the way to the end. Once you get it to the end, you're going to have your solid foundation to build more and more links going up. And that's how the first row looks. And so after this is when you get to the counting. You're going to do one stitch 7 times. And you're just going to go over 1 stitch. You want to make sure it's just 1 stitch, not 2. And you're going to do that 7 times. And that's how you're building your maps. You want to stay with 7. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that last one is going to be a double stitch. And that's going to be 7. Now this, what we're going to do is going to be the tricky part, because it's in the middle of the mask. So this time you're going to go over, under, and pull through. And then you're going to go over, and then you're going to pull 1 through, 2 through the loop, and then you're going to always end up with 3. And that's the middle part after doing the 7. And that's what they call triple. And you're going to keep doing this until your mask is done. It's always going to be 7. In the middle, it's going to be triple. And then the end is going to be 7. And you're going to keep building and building till it gets to your nose. Once it gets to your nose, you are finished. And then of course you're going to add the earpieces, and when you add the earpieces, that's after you have completed the basic, and that's the stitching. So now we get into the end where you got to end it with 7. So this is when you have to count. Is you're going to do that triple stitch one more time, and then towards the end you're going to do that double stitch, and then you're going to start counting your 7. And see how it's building, and you just keep doing 7. When you complete this mask, to be safe, you can use a filter, or I always use a Bounty piece of paper towel and just tear it up and put it in the middle. Thank you. And once you complete your mask, this is how it's gonna look.
Book Talk!
Hi there, this is Tamara from the Mildred L. Terry Public Library. Reading is Love, a book talk featuring Real Men Knit by K.M. Jackson. As far as we're concerned, romance novels are fun to read during any season, but there's something about summer that makes them even more appealing. Check out the latest novel by K.M. Jackson, a longtime advocate for equality and diversity in romance and creator of the hashtag We Need Diverse Romance campaign. After the death of his mother, Jesse Strong returns home to keep his mom's prized knitting shop from closing. Jesse recruits the help of shop worker Carrie Fuller to convince his brothers to keep the knitting shop open. Can this relationship last longer than one can knit one purl two? A good love story has drama, intrigue, laughs, and if you're lucky, a little heat, while the very best romance novels can feel just like falling in love. Real Men Knit is guaranteed to please.
This has been a
Book Talk!
Inspirational.
mysterious.
Reading is an adventure.
It's my escape.
Refreshing. Like a glass of water.
Relaxing.
Bizarre.
A warm hug.
Awesome.
Opportunity.
Fundamental.
Transformative.
Reading is unforgettable.
The summer reading challenge.
We're open. Check us out.